back to another video. Today we are going to be taking a look at a monopod, selfie stick, tripod combination. Maybe some of you are trying to get into vlogging or just trying to document personal stuff for family, and you're trying to find something affordable. And as most of you know, camera gear can get expensive. Something like this will run you close to $100, and something like this is only $18 and a few cents. And maybe something like this will be something that will interest you. Now the big question is, now, do you really need a camera to document stuff, or even to make a movie, or even to vlog or anything, with smartphone cameras being so advanced? Now, there's a lot of people that are even shooting movies with smartphones now, create videos in different types of settings. Now, this one as well does extend all the way out, and it also does have a tripod that folds out as well. So there's a lot of different varieties that you can use this $18 piece of equipment. So another cool feature this device offers is a remote as well, and it is Bluetooth enabled, and it will work on Android and iPhone as well. So you can use it to snap a photo, to start your slow motion video, to even shoot your video. So this is very useful. Instead of just having to press the button on your camera, you're just going to be able to do it automatically on here. So let's take a look at the smartphone holder. It does have a center cushion right here to support your phone. And as you can see, it's rubberized all around on both sides. And it does have little grooves to hold your phone in place. And it does have a generous amount of spring here. My iPhone 11 is a 6.1 inch display, and it fits there with a lot of room to spare. And it also does come with a cold shoe mount here, so you can put a light or even mount a wireless system up here if it's compact enough. Now, it also does offer for you to take videos in either horizontal or vertical positioning, so that is very neat, that you can put your phone the way you want to. Like a lot of TikToks or Instagrams and everything, you do have to put your phone in a portrait mode, so that is going to help out with your videos like that. If you need a landscape type of video, well, there you go. Your 16:9 videos are going to work perfectly as well. Now, this whole little system here is made out of plastic. It doesn't feel cheap at all. It feels like a very solid plastic, and it is super lightweight to carry, and it folds into pretty much nothing, so you could carry it in a very small bag. Now, the only thing that does concern me on the tripod here is this here. I wish maybe these would have been made out of aluminum, because you're going to be folding it, opening it up, closing it down. And this does concern me a little bit that it might, after time, maybe wear on you. Now, the furthest it does go back is about that much, and that's it. Now, I wish it would go back a little further, just in case you're going to do a product shot. You open the tripod. I wish it would have tilted back a little bit more. That's about it. But as far as like tilting forward, looking at yourself, or looking at it at something straight, it works perfect, and it is going to tilt all the way this way, so you are going to be able to get yourself in frame, or your family in frame, or whatever you're shooting in frame pretty well. So I did want to give you guys some samples of what I did with this little piece of gear. I shot all the video with my iPhone 11, no special manipulations with any type of software or anything like that. This is straight out of my iPhone 11, so let's roll it. All right, so final thoughts. I think this little device here for $18.99 the way it expands out, and it also does have a tripod on the end. I think this is very well worth the price. I mean, you're not paying $100 or anything ridiculous like that. And if you're getting into vlogging or filmmaking or just wanting to take photos and videos of the family and stuff just to document for yourself, I think this is well worth the price. Like I said before, I think the only thing that does concern me is these little mounts here that go for the legs too when it opens up. After a time of opening and closing, they might wear on you. I don't know. I haven't had this long. I've had it for a few weeks, and so far so good. Everything works really well on it. But you know, after maybe 2 years or longer, you might have a problem with these. Maybe. I'm not for 100% sure, but that is a little concern with me. That's about it. Other than that, this is a solid piece of gear. But like I said before, for $18, if you're going to have a problem with it after a year or 2 years down the line, you can just go and buy another one. It's that cheap. It's not like you're paying $100, $200 for something. This would be great for somebody, like I said before, that's starting out. And if you have any questions on this product here, please message me and I'll let you know more about it if you're interested in this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.
So I just got this and tried tripod on. It has a great height. Very, of course, this is all plastic, thin plastic, not very strong. It looks good, but that's the looks. Don't be deceived by the looks. Great height, super flimsy. If you see this, how it moves. Your phone, if it has, this is my older phone, I'm actually making the video from my real phone, which is heavier than this previous one, can easily fall off, easily. It's super flimsy, super flimsy. Look at that. Even if you're outside, there's a bit of a wind there, you're gonna lose your phone and it's gonna fall down on the ground pretty fast. Anyhow, it's great in terms of movement, and if you have any extra lighting and stuff, and if you want to kind of put it here in the hook, if that works, that is for you, that's great. Another drawback, big one, is you cannot move this portion at all. This portion is immobile, and if you see all the hinges here, they don't get locked. So I think there's too much light here. There we go. These are all plastic hinges. So basically what I'm trying to say here, I know it's not the clearest video, it's not going to be, there's not metal or anything. If this plastic portion wears off, your telescopic thing will stop working. It's going to fail. So pretty much I don't know how they've managed to do all this plastic stuff and do fancy looking tripod. I personally am going to probably return it. It's not worth it. If it's just your desk job, or you're going to use it like this, take it really down and further down to this level, you can just use it that way. So since you can't move the bottom or rotate this thing, I was thinking because phone could be a little bit heavier, so I'm going to put it like this in a triangular position so that the weight falls on this one arm, but you can't move it. You can't move it anywhere. So you're pretty much logged, and this is a bad, I think, way of putting this. It's going to fall off pretty fast. Anyhow, hope this helps.
Everybody, Gaming Author 65 here. I just picked up this selfie stick tripod. It's the WS22001. It's pretty nice. It's nice size. It stretches out well. They have a component here so it can go swivel down and front. It's plastic, so not my favorite when it's plastic, but it's pretty sturdy plastic for the most part. This swivels very nicely. It does seem like there's a spring or some sort of clicking mechanism to hold it on in place. The stretch is good. It's really tight. It's metal, so that's always nice. Kind of wish this component or these components were metal, but for the most part, it's really hard plastic. The legs do have little footies in the bottom, so they have grip, and it locks together. So when you expand it here, you just have to click it open. It is tough to open up, but that's a good thing. expands really well. It has a very nice weight to it, as you can see here. And I would say it's worth it. Definitely worth it. It has a remote control. The control is really easy to use. You just hold it, press screen, it turns green, go to Bluetooth, and it pairs, and then you can take photos or videos with it. I would definitely say I would buy this again or buy another one. The only thing is I would like this attachment to come off so you can actually change the attachments. That's the one thing I would say they could improve, is that being able to take this off. I mean, a great addition to this tripod. For what it is and the price, I would say this is a great buy.
So overall, I love how compact it is. You can open it up, turn it. I don't know if I just haven't figured out an easier way to open it or what, but you open it up at the bottom. I wish there was like a button to open it up or something, but you just have to, of course it opened up easier while I'm filming this, but it can just be a little difficult sometimes. And I love how on the leg it has the remote. It has a place to put the remote, which I really like. It's like prone to lose and stuff. But overall, I also love how, so you can flip it whichever way you want. This adjusts to where if you don't want it sitting up straight, you can tilt it at an angle, front and back, which I really like. So overall, I love it. I would order it again if I needed to.
I thought it was weird that the control was a little bit, thick, larger than the usual ones. But then I found out it takes a battery. So this one doesn't have a charging port, which is annoying. Your battery is probably gonna end up dying a lot. So it's a pass.
This is the selfie stick right here with the remote. I thought it was the batteries, so I popped out these batteries and replaced them with these, which is what it's supposed to take, but still, nothing. The remote is broken.
so good.